What's going on, guys? Pegasus and the Wise Guys, and I'm here with Pendant, and he smacked everybody. Shout out to my dog in the background that he's laying on his little doggy bed, and we're here with Panda Man, though. Shout out to Walter back here chilling. You know, you did something, bro. I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah, I got 7th place at the Iowa Regional, 208 people with Yubel.
You bet.
Yubel.
The Road King has arrived.
Always.
The Road King has arrived. All right, let's get into it. What do you think? What do you think about the deck, though, before we even get going?
It's definitely strong. It's definitely a sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
It basically caught a lot of people off guard because they weren't expecting what the deck does and what it forces them to do, which we'll get into.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I actually think it's very strong. It's getting more support in the next set too.
Right.
So,
let's get into it.
But you got the new Yubel, Spirit of Yubel. He special summons Yubel, the regular one, original one, from anywhere, hand deck, graveyard, or banished. Also, when he is special summoned, he lets you set or add a spell or trap card that mentions Yubel from your deck to your hand.
And he has 0/0 attack.
Yep.
0 attack, 0 defense.
Can't be destroyed by battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's the only thing there. And then, of course, Yubel Terran Incarnate, 1 level up. I don't have Nightmare. I was trying to get one to play. They are kind of bricks. That one, not so much if you have the third one. The third one would be. The third one was good. I realized I should have used because you can force the attack damage yourself with that one. The other two, your opponent has to attack them.
No, they have to. They're forced.
They have to attack them for that one, except for if you have a spell, which I'll go over. But for them to take damage, they have to attack. And then their new starter, which is like Lone Fire Blossom for Spirit of Yubel or Yubel. He gets a Yubel monster, but those are the only ones you can get. Tributes from the field. Also, such summons itself back during the end phase if you have Yubel on the field. It is also a monster negator, kind of. It changes the monsters if your opponent activates a monster effect while you have a Yubel monster on the board. You tribute that, the effect becomes destroy 1 Yubel monster.
I just knew you had all this like perfectly lined up, because for you to go into a regional with a rogue deck, it has to be pretty good. And so I knew it was good when you were going into the regional. So, you know, I see you.
And then the stuff from the Uriah decks actually works with this because they actually synergize with Fiends that have 0 attack and 0 defense, which all of them do. This gives you an additional normal summon of a Fiend with 0 attack, 0 defense. It also adds this. This adds this, but this also has a second effect where it special summons a Fiend monster with 0 attack and 0 defense from your graveyard, which is Yubel, Spirit of Yubel, or the Samsara D Lotus.
So it's like the perfect sub-engine to go along with it?
Yep.
I got you.
And then the spell card, which makes this deck playable, Nightmare of Pain, destroy a dark monster in your hand or on the field, add a
Cosmo profile coming soon, by the way.
a Yubel or a card that mentions Yubel from your deck to your hand. Also, if you control a Yubel, your opponent has to attack Yubel, a Yubel monster.
So how many times did people not read this card and it cost them?
It's every game.
Every game?
Every game it happened to everybody in every game. Everybody went to battle phase and they were forced to attack.
That's so dumb, bro.
Yeah, and then they take any battle damage that I would have taken from battles involving Yubel, and that's what makes you win the game.
That's why I zoom right back in on the card, because it says they take it.
Regular Yubel, Terra Incarnate, they take double damage with this.
Oh my god.
Because that card, the Yubel card, makes them take damage, and this card makes them take damage.
And that's the one you didn't have, and you felt it was bricky, or is that?
No. The regular Yubel Terra Incarnate, and that big one, all three of those deal damage during battle, and then this card deals battle damage. So if you have this, the third and biggest Incarnate, I can, on my turn, swing and deal the double damage.
Oh my god.
But for the double damage to happen, they have to swing, but this forces them to swing.
That's so stupid.
And then there's Super Poly. Searchable.
Searchable super. You said searchable super.
Searchable Super Poly.
Okay. Let's tell me about it.
It special summons a Yubel from graveyard or banished, and also you can send this card and 1 card from your hand. You can fusion summon using monsters on either side of the field. And their new fusion says 1 Yubel monster +1 plus effect monsters. I have taken 6 plus monsters. I've taken 6 monsters from somebody's field before, from just their field.
So you just let people just build up however they want to, and then you just...
Yep, and I'm like, all right, we're going to go ahead and take all that.
So is there anything you wait on before you launch this card on them, or is it like as long as they don't have a negate, I guess?
Most people don't have a negate, but because most people don't really know how the deck works, they tend to waste the negate on something else.
Yeah.
So I typically got around negates, but the deck I mainly play doesn't really have any, which is Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes don't really put up any Omni negates.
So you just body them for
Yeah.
For putting all of it out there. I got you.
And then playing 3 tour guides in this because we are playing the Unchained engine as well. And this helps you to link climb and go into different things.
And it's very important to have the Unchained stuff. Do you feel like it's mandatory?
Especially this one. Because this blows up a Fiend monster on your field, which you can blow up Yubels and trigger them yourselves and stop your opponent from doing things like Fenrir, trying to banish your face down and stuff like that. Promethean. And this guy just triggers when one's destroyed to come out to blow up a non-target, blow up a card.
I think you said something about this body's Promethean princess or something
like
that.
Yeah, like when they try to Promethean princess to blow up your card, you can blow it up yourself.
I don't need you to do that. I'll do it myself. No, I got you. That's clean. And then a few more.
All right, and then hand traps, 3 imperms, 2 nibs, 3 ash, and then of course, because Yubel does not have to go to graveyard, and we can special summon them back from graveyard, 3 dimension shifters.
You just ticked off a whole lot of people that are like, oh, it's a shifter deck. Oh, okay, that's what yeah, shut up, man.
I'll be honest with you, I rarely resolved it. And most of the time when I did, I couldn't play either because I didn't draw any opening engine to play.
Right. But the hand trap lineup you felt like was good? Like you said,
yeah, the only thing I would say I wanted to add in that I would main now is Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell is needed in this format because of the Snake Eye deck. Almost everything in their deck, special summons from graveyard. Promethean Princess twice. She does herself and she special summons somebody out of the graveyard. Flameberg special summons 2 out of the graveyard. They stay coming out of the graveyard. Man. And then, of course, because Super Poly... They have their own Super Poly, and we're going to run an actual Poly. Funny part, I don't run the card in their deck that can search this, because it's just a win more card. It's a continuous card. Every time you special summon a Yubel gets a counter. And you have to have like 8 counters you can remove, and then you can add this card to hand. It has other ones where
because it says polymerization or something like that.
No, it says Super. It specifically says Super Poly.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
read
that.
The deck is Super Poly for it, but I was like, it's a win more card. Like you would never choose like that. You would never choose that card over Nightmare of Pain, or over their Super Poly, which you can search already. So,
what would be the point? I got you.
It was a win more card.
Redundancy, I guess, is the word.
And then of course consistency, and this searches their searcher.
Search the searcher. You got to do that. You know, you got to get to it. We're here for the extra deck, though, big fella. We've heard all the craziness about this.
This is the card for the deck that makes the deck just the new Yubel Fusion. When he is summoned, your opponent burns for 500 times every material used for it, and of course, you can basically use your opponent's whole field. So I burned somebody for 3,000 with this. I win in game on game 3 almost always because most people can't get through this deck easily, so it typically goes to time.
So don't slow play me. You might hurt yourself.
Oh no, and I don't slow play. It's like they can't get through. They are trying to figure out how to beat me game 1, and it just goes forever.
Yeah.
And they either lose really fast or the game goes forever with them trying to figure out how to get around this. We go to game 2. You know, they'll typically get game 2, and then we go to game 3, and then they get burned by this.
So you say it struggles going into a board, maybe? Is his weakness? No. Not even
especially if you open up Super Poly.
Yeah. He's like, I have no fear here. No, none at all. Nope.
And then, of course, all the nice Super Poly targets.
Oh, man, you got one for every occasion. You know, you got you got winter, spring, summer, fall. I got you, bro.
Got you.
Now to get him up out of here.
And then, just regular links, because we're playing the Unchained engine. And then that, and then because they're level 10s. So.
Oh, did Muckracker come up or Abomination come up?
Abomination did. Yeah, I definitely made. I made everything here except for this and this. I did not make Unicorn or this. Plenty of times I had to get rid of back row, but I've made I did not make this at all. It never came up. Never needed it.
But I know that would have been.
I had the ability to, but I didn't need to because I literally I had Nightmare of Pain up. I think I had Yubel and 2 Spirited Yubels, and I just crashed them into their mind. Like a lot of people don't realize, you can't end your turn with anything with damage up.
That's what
I was like, cool, Nightmare of Pain. Do you have anything for it? No. I was like, trap card, bring back another Spirited Yubel. I was like, battle phase.
Right. so a line of play is to like run into them and burn them for a lot.
This also burns when it attacks. When this attacks, they take the damage of whatever their monster's attack was, and then the monster gets managed.
So is there an OTK at all? Or is it like most of the time you just burn them for a lot and kill them?
There is an OTK, and it has something to do with this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's probably if they have I don't run the card, so there was another common that came out of this deck that it's a golem. It's like a grinder golem. You give that to them. And
Geist grinder.
Yeah, you special summon Yubel to your side, you give them that. It's 3K. And then if you have
then you're playing a bad card.
Yeah, if you have Nightmare of Pain, then you run it into them. They're going to take 6,000.
But you went for playing the hand traps and playing actual Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, and like I said, that's a dead draw.
Yeah,
that's a very dead.
That's
draw.
An awful draw. It's
yeah, it's like draw. I did like it seems cool in theory. Like I saw sometimes where I'm like that'd be nice, but you know, unless it was searchable in the deck as well to go get that and Yubel to interact.
Any side deck, or is it like you?
My side deck was basic, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't really have time to build it. I just used the same side deck I've had together forever.
Yeah.
The only thing I really sided in was 3 Bells, 2 Lightning Storms, and 3 Evenly Matches. That was almost
the cards are universal. Yeah.
And then the only other one was Lancia, because I know once people realize you side in evenly matched for me. Killing this deck's back row is the way to beat this deck. Yubels. So
you don't put up a negate. So would you recommend like Solemn to help you or no?
That's probably something I would put in my side deck.
Right.
But Lancia was good too because I definitely use Lancia a lot.
Big fella, you top 8 not me. You know? So hey, we just following your
no. Solemn is definitely like I need to change the side deck. Like I said, I didn't have a chance, so I just kept it together.
And you top 8 with an average side deck, so that lets you know the deck is real.
Oh yeah.
Well, bro, I appreciate you. You know, shout out to Walter. You know, I've heard he's attacked into a board that had Yubel on it before. You know, so it's rough out here, bro. They're best friends, so he just gave him that. Hey, we're out, bro. Appreciate y'all, bro.